Hi, I'm Terry, and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. It's this wedding card that you can make using some brand new stamp sets and accessories and big shot items from the brand new summer mini catalog. This mini catalog went live yesterday. It goes from May 1st until August 31st, and there are some fabulous new products in here. So I'm going to show you a couple of them. Here's what you need to gather together to make this card. The first is the stamp set that's featured in the summer mini catalog. It's called Blissful Bride, and it's so beautiful and it stamps up so easily. I bought the clear mount stamp set, so knowing that, I need clear block B and clear block D. I'm going to use jet black stays on and my bashful blue marker. You're going to need two kinds of adhesive, and I'll explain why in a moment. You're going to need your Anywhere glue stick and your snail adhesive. I have my craft ribbon. It's a taffeta ribbon. My Big Shot. I'm going to need my platform and my two standard cutting plates. And then this is also something that's brand new. It's a textured impressions folder, and it's called Square Lattice. I'm going to show you that in a moment. And then for cardstock, I used Basic Black, Blissful Blue, Whisper White, and Sahara Sand. Sahara Sand is retiring at the end of June, so if you like this card and the colors I used, you'll want to place your order for Sahara Sand very soon because it's as supplies last. Alright, I'm going to clear off my desk area here, and I'll be back in a moment to show you how to make the card. Alright, I'm back, and I'm going to show you how to make the square lattice layer for the card. You're going to open up your textured impressions folder, put your Sahara Sand cardstock inside, and then you want the platform, the standard cutting plate, then your folder, then the top cutting plate, and then roll it on through. Now, this impressions folder breaks down the fibers of cardstock like I have never seen before. It turns it from firm cardstock into, I don't know if you can see this on the video, but it completely breaks down all the fibers so that the entire texture of the piece of cardstock is completely different. Because of that reason, when you go to adhere it onto your bashful blue cardstock, don't use snail adhesive, use an Anywhere glue stick. Because if you try and use snail adhesive, what happens is it's going to rip your cardstock. The snail adhesive is too strong for it, and it'll just, when you go to pull on it, it'll just rip your cardstock. So use a glue stick to adhere it down. And that's all you do for that layer. So what I did was I folded my bashful blue card base in half. I stamped for the bride and groom image using my jet black stays on. Then I adhered with my glue stick the textured layer. And then I did the black layer next. But before I did, let me show you a tip that you can use to save some ribbon. What I did was I cut two pieces of craft taffeta ribbon. Let me just bring in some cardstock and some ribbon. So the first piece I cut just a little bit longer than the length. I did not go all the way around. So the first piece I cut just a little bit longer, and I adhered it down just on the back side, leaving the front side open. And then I took a second piece, which was much shorter, and tucked it under and tied it in a knot. So this piece of craft ribbon, the longer piece, does not go all the way around the back, and that saves you a little bit. So then I adhered that on next, and then I stamped my bride's dress. I used my bashful blue marker to color it, and then I adhered those three layers together and put it on the card to complete it. Another nice thing that you could do is if you have the Pretties kit, you could take the small pearl and a little bit of and a mini glue dot, and put the pearl on right there, and it adds just another little dimension. Or if you bought the Excellent Eggs kit and you have some of the what are they called? The little jewels or rhinestones that are left. You could put a tiny rhinestone in the center for a little bit of bling, and that would complete the card. For a complete list of the supplies and the measurements that I cut to make this card, please go to my blog, www.nutsaboutstamping.com. And to place your order, your very first order from the Summer Mini Catalog, you can do that at my online store, or you can send me an email and I'll be happy to place the order for you. I'm Terry, I'm Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.